Borderlands franchise is one of my all-time favorite video game series, not even close. Borderlands 3 took some of the biggest steps to make improvements out of any game in the series. Borderlands 3 is a truly beautiful game, and it has some of the best gameplay and gunplay in almost any first-person shooter that I've played. Borderlands 3 also has a large amount of content. There's a lot of options in what you can choose to do. With that being said, with my level 63 character, I find myself kind of struggling a bit as far as purpose goes in Borderlands 3. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out the best way to approach the endgame. Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about my experience with the Borderlands 3 endgame, and I'm also here to get some of your opinions and feedback. We'll start by saying that the Borderlands 3 story in itself is pretty well structured, where you are simply following the main story, and there were side stories if you wanted to do that, but it's pretty easy for the most part. You're just sticking with main missions. I do have a review on Borderlands 3, so if you guys want to see me talk about that a little more in depth, I can. But I will say I wasn't a huge fan of the actual story within itself, but at the very least, I appreciated the structure. It was a really easy way for me to get to level 1 to around 50 or 60 and have a clear route to do so. That is where my problem currently lies, is I feel like I don't really know the best way to approach actually leveling up and getting good gear. Because I am find myself doing quests, doing stuff that's giving me XP, but I'm noticing that I'm not actually getting adequate gear. An issue I had with Borderlands 3 in general was the overuse of legendary weapons. There are so many legendary weapons that your whole inventory just becomes filled with legendary weapons, and only one or two of them actually feels like they're good. I truthfully preferred the Borderlands 2 formula a bit better, where legendaries were a lot rarer to come by, but when you did come by it, it really did feel like a big deal, and odds are you were making room in your inventory for that legendary weapon. I also really appreciated Borderlands 2 grinding loot because it was pretty simple. You were replaying bosses, you were replaying missions from the main story. You knew which drops were correlated with each one, and you simply had to put in your time of grinding each boss in order to get the outcome that you wanted. Now, maybe Borderlands 3 is more like that than I realized, but I just haven't really understood it yet. So I'm not actually making this video to bash Borderlands 3. I really am making it to hope that I can get some feedback from you guys. I'm actually thinking of bringing back some Borderlands 3 content in 2024. I miss Borderlands. I'm a huge Borderlands person. I love this franchise, except the movie sucks, but I called that whole thing, so I'm not worried about it. And if you guys don't know what I mean, go check out some of my Borderlands videos, and you will see that I made videos leading up to that release, and I predicted the whole thing. So my question to you guys is this. How do you guys think the best way for me to approach Borderlands 3's endgame is? Should I just continue to do main quest again? Should I just embrace all of the side quests? Should I do like arms race and some of those other weird modes? Please let me know what you guys think, because if I can get into Borderlands again and I can really have some fun with this game, I would love to bring you guys some content. The game feels so good to play. I just need better guns and I need a better system of looting in order to progress, because I know how Borderlands games go and it's all about looting, and if you don't have a good looting system in place, you're not going to be successful. Please drop a comment, give me some advice about Borderlands 3. Just try to keep the vibes good in general. If you don't want to give me advice, at least let me hear your opinion about Borderlands 3, because I'm a die-hard Borderlands fan, so I love just talking about this franchise in general. If you guys are curious, I also made a video on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is a game I did not like as much, but if you are curious of my opinion on that, check that out on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please go ahead and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace!